There's something has gone wrong with all of our automated systems. This video is supported by Central Oregon Radio, Central Oregon's #1 internet station. Good morning. Welcome to the RangerRob Country Living channel. Yes, there's only one dog. The other one is ate something and she's coughing, and so she's staying in the house, I think. Anyway, but anyway, it is a sparkling day, cooler day here in Central Oregon, and I took a day off, so you guys probably can't tell, but anyway, it was an interesting day yesterday. So yesterday was kind of interesting. Kind of worked on computer stuff on the radio station, things like that. So I fed the pigs in the morning, and about, I don't know, 4 or 5 o'clock, I come walking out, and there's Zelda in our backyard. I mean, the backyard, in the grass, just moseying around, happy as can be. And it's like, Zelda, what are you doing? She comes walking up me like a pet dog. And I walked her over to the cans, grabbed a little food. She followed me all the way back to her paddock. And so I guess what she did is, I've had the power off because I doubled up the energizers on the piglets. Well, apparently she got bored or something and started playing with the fence. Somehow knocked it over. So she was freelancing all over the property, and I had no idea. And so this lesson learned: if you're going to have premier fencing, keep the power on. I can keep the power off a lot on the pigs and stuff, but when you do it eventually and they get bored, they'll discover it's off. And yeah, she actually damaged the fence a little bit. She was chewing on it and stuff, so my fault, not hers. So yeah, and definitely got a little more information to share with you. This is obviously like a week out from when it actually happened, but yeah, I got a lot more to tell you. So a little more chicken update here. So far, I really haven't seen my rooster being very dominant, but time will tell. Over these hens that are kind of got a really bad pecking order, but over time, I'm hoping that he'll calm them down from picking on each other. They do look a little bit better, but we'll see what happens. And you can hear my other rooster. He's definitely got it down. He's a big rooster. Sometimes I wonder if I put him in the right one. So anyway, I do have a story for you. Let me make sure poor Cinder, she did come out. She ate something out here last night that's irritated her throat. She's always had a sensitive throat. She got kennel cough a lot when she was little. Anyway, so she gets over it pretty quick, but I got to make sure she stays calm. Anyway, I've got to make sure the fans are on in the greenhouse, and we'll be eventually working our way to the pigs. Well, Belle's not doing very good at keeping Cinder inactive. Come on, let's go, let's go. So, for those of you that aren't on Crooked River Ranch or Central Oregon, I'm in a place called Crooked River Ranch, and apparently, here's why I'm torn, is I'm definitely a person who says, if you don't like the way things are going, then get involved and do things and quit. You don't have the right to bitch if you're just sitting on the sidelines all the time. So anyway, so apparently there's a couple of openings. I'm always afraid to come back here, by the way, to see if some of my pigs got loose or something. Lately it's been terrible. So I did some phone calls checking into the openings on some of the board of directors for Crooked River Ranch. And my concern is, you know, you've heard us talk about HOAs and decisions, or like, what are they thinking type of thing. And there's always two sides to every story. So I just can't believe there's 9 board members that are evil. So I think maybe it's more like misunderstood, or I'm just hearing one side of the story. So I made some phone calls just to ask about that and what it's like, and you know, because we do what we do here, would it be a good idea for me to actually be on the board of directors? Would it interfere with me doing our show? And because I'm not gonna, this is my priority, so I'm not changing a thing here. But anyway, long story short, it was nice meeting and talking to the representatives of the HOA, finding out, and there's been a regime change, you might say, and people like-minded are saying, you know what, I'm not liking what I'm hearing, I'm getting involved, and I want to see what, you know, where our money's going and all that kind of stuff. And they had the same attitude. So I don't know, I'm kind of scratching my head of whether that's something I want to get involved in or not. I do have a voice doing what we're doing here. You got a noisy rooster. Yeah. Anyway, I do have a voice, and I'm not controlled, and nor do I have to worry about politics when I talk on this channel. But if I was involved in something like that, I'd probably have to tippy-toe a little bit. So I don't know. It's hard to say. I kind of like to get involved and, you know, help out the HOA we have here on Crooked River Ranch. But other times I just know there's some people out there that are just always stirring up the pot, and I don't really know if I want to get on that side of the fence or not. So we'll see. There was a time 20 years ago I was actually involved on our HOA. Actually, we had a Chamber of Commerce here on the ranch, and I was on that board for a while. And but I had a business back then and all that, so I had different kind of interest. But anyway, just thinking out loud. But I do urge people, especially on Crooked River Ranch, the HOA, to get involved and help volunteer for things, and don't complain and quit going, you know, harassing people. Get involved and help, and become understand the process here, and realize there's a lot of good people. So I didn't get very far, but I did want to realize that I was watching the piggies, and all of them are in the right place. But yesterday I came walking out of the house back here, and Zelda was in here just munching away on the grass, enjoying herself, and she didn't think nothing of it. But she was very calm, very easy to control. And I did put an Energizer on her fence. I stole it from the chickens over here. Seems like I never have enough Energizers. So anyway, let's get them fed. Well, we got the pigs all fed and watered up. Of course, while I'm over there, Maggie will knock the water out of this one, but it's still filling up the wallow. And Sherry made this little extra porch thing for the pigs to get extra shade. And of course, Maggie tries to use it as a scratching post, and I've got to go in and fix it real quick. But yeah, piglets are all doing really good. We got one of our clients coming by today to look at their pigs that they're buying. I think her name's Tamara Dillon or something like that. And so yeah, they're picking up 2 males. And yeah, so it's very busy. With Sherry not here, I got to capture pigs, put tags on their ears, make sure we don't get anything mixed up. yeah, these guys will be ready to go in October, second week in October. It's middle of September right now, so it won't be long that we're going to start move Maggie in with Zelda, let them start getting weaned off of her, and she'll kind of let us know when it's time to wean them, because she'll start throwing them around and getting a little frustrated with them. But you can see they're all eating and drinking water now. So we got the one little one that's going to get castrated this weekend. I need Sherry here to do that. He's so tiny that we waited with him, but the rest of them all been castrated, so they're all ready to go see their new homes eventually. And so yeah, we got to get our records kind of in shape, get the tags on these pigs. A couple of these pigs we're going to grow for people. And yeah, and there's some I do have a female in here. It's such a beautiful female that'll make a great breeder. So guys, if you're looking for a good breeder, and she's beautiful, all basically considered a ginger colored, she's right in here heading towards the water right there. She's a beautiful pig. And I have a couple others too that are really good looking. I need Sherry once again to make sure that I want to check their bellies and do a couple little things to make sure that they really are good breeders. And yeah, so and I mentioned earlier, I have another gilt coming that's actually from the East Coast, and she just had her piglets, and we'll be getting her in 2 months, I guess. So yeah, pretty excited about that. And yeah, let me get this porch thing fixed again, and so the piglets always have extra shade. Well, we're over here with Sparky. He's still eating his dinner, filling up his water. But I gotta tell you, there's a weird phenomenon going on since Sherry's gone all this week, which really sucks, by the way. But it is what it is. There's something has gone wrong with all of our automated systems in the house. I've noticed, like, I cook and create dishes from eating and stuff, and then in the morning my dishes are still in the sink and dirty. And our automated system, I'd kind of wake up and I'd find out that dishes were actually cleaned or rinsed off and put in the dishwasher, or a dishwasher's been ran. And then the other thing is kind of weird is the bed used to make itself, and so I've noticed when I go to bed at night, the bed is exactly the way I left it. And the automated systems that did the dishes or did the laundry and things like that are just not working. And so I'm not quite sure how to fix it. But yeah, there's definitely an automated system, and little things like all the dog's toys that are all over the floor in the evening. Normally the next morning they're all put back in the box, and once again that system's not working either. So it's really odd trying to figure out what's going on. And so I guess today I'm gonna have to manually do the dishes, pick up the toys and things like that. But I'll get down, I'll try to figure out what it is that's happening. But yeah, a lot of automated systems we have at the house are just not working. I have to laugh at these pigs. You know, I gave them alfalfa pellets, trying to get them finished up, and all of them are not that thrilled about the pellets. So they'll eat their food, eat the little pellets, and leave a lot of the alfalfa pellets in their bowls. Now they munch on them, and they do eventually kind of get munched down, but they're not very fond of them. And it's kind of funny. But one thing I am making sure that we turn on the energizers, because I'm having way too much excitement with pigs just moseying around. Luckily, Idaho pasture pigs are pretty well behaved pigs, but they can get into mischief. It's the piglets that are little hellions. Anyway, come in here real quick, make sure that Zelda's fence is back on. I think it is. Yep. And I went back to double energizers. It seems to be keeping the piglets under control over here. And I'm slowly filling up Zelda's water over here in her wallow. And yeah. Hi, baby. No more escaping. So yeah, we're slowly getting her wallow filled up. And yeah, once we do that, then my afternoon is free to work on a radio station. So yeah. Oh, one thing I wanted to remind you is, I think I said in the last video, is if you're a church, if you got a business, maybe you do horse stuff or have raw milk or anything like that, especially on Crooked River Ranch. If you want to put a little audio commercial together or have us help you, we'll be happy to run that for you. And no, we're not going to actually charge folks on the ranch in local areas like in Redmond and Terrebonne. You can donate to the channel if you like. The big thing is just getting the word out that we're around and stuff like that. So anything we can do to help your organization, maybe you're a food bank, maybe you're a senior center, you do services, and would like to put something together, we'd be happy to help you out and get that running for you. So yeah, it's there. Use it. It's free. And it's good for the community. Let's move on. Well guys, I was just finished. I was walking out, heading for the house, and then I hear this big splash, and Maggie just dumped all of her water out of her bowl. So, I guess I'm not done. She's such a stinker. Alright guys, what's the big idea, huh? I guess this is not Maggie, this is Zelda. Anyway, yeah, she just dumped it all over. And what she's trying to do is get me to give her a belly rub. And baby, your fence is on. There. She's a big baby. Anyway, let me fill her bowl up again, and then I'll be done. What do you think, baby? No, I'm not rubbing your tummy. Oh. She's the biggest baby. Her fence is on, so I have a hard time reaching her. But I am filling her bowl up again. But I think she dumped it just so I'd stop and give her a belly rub. And this is why we love Idaho pasture pigs. So anyway guys, let me get her thing filled up. She will do this all day. She's like, come on, rub my belly. Anyway guys, I've got some work to do. Alright guys, I got her bowl filled up again. Let's see if she'll let me leave. You be a good pig, okay? Don't empty your water. Gosh, it's like a bunch of little kids out here. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here in a minute and just... So far so good. Now it's starting to warm up a little bit. All the little piglets over here are all getting ready to do the afternoon siesta. Everybody's got full tummies. Oops. Didn't mean to disturb them, but they were cute. Anyway guys, we're done for now, and time to get some other chores done. Alright, I actually managed to leave the area without the pigs causing more problems, so that's good. I want to remind you guys we have a podcast tonight, which this is about a week later, but tonight I think is just me and Amy, and we're going to talk about things that we're dealing with, getting ready to shut down our gardening stuff and getting ready for winter, cinching down things. She's got different concerns than I do because she's got cows and horses, which I do not have, and so forth. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap the video up right here. It's been kind of a relaxing day. It's cooling down, not as hot, and even though it's nice to see it cooling down, when winter comes, all we'll be thinking about is it warming up. So you just can't win. So anyway, guys, please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. We'd appreciate it. And meanwhile, I need to go in the house and figure out why all of our automated systems are not working, where dishes are getting done and toys are getting picked up and things like that. And so, yeah, there's something definitely wrong. And of course, it all breaks when Sherry leaves. I don't understand. So guys, have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye now.
This video is made possible by RangerRob Poopy Bags, available in Amazon right now. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.